So I've got some lovely, lovely news for you today, and also a giveaway. Hi, my name's Christine L. Conroy. Welcome to Happy Stuff and Fluff. And yes, I've got something exciting to tell you that I've been waiting for quite some time to tell you about. So probably about halfway through last year, I became involved in a really lovely, exciting project that took until February of this year, really, to come into fruition. But it did, and it's here, and I can tell you all about it. And are you ready? Are you ready? It's this. So that, Christine L. Conroy, is me. And that is me too. And this is a #1 international best-selling book. Now, do you want to know why it's an international best-selling book? I'm going to tell you. It's because this book, Voices of the 21st Century, Women Empowered Through Passion and Purpose, is exactly that. It's a collaboration with women all over the world. Some 45 women from all over the world, all ages, got together. All hail Zoom. How would we be without Zoom? But oh, what a fantastic opportunity to talk to and listen to these women tell their stories. Because what this book is about, we all contributed a chapter to this book. To do with our story and who we are. I, of course, talked about my Conroy women, and I chose a particular incident that happened that still makes my eyes fill with tears, even now, some 25 years later, probably 30 years later. So I wrote about that story in the book. Now, there's all kinds of stories. Some will make you laugh. Some will certainly make you cry. Some are very difficult reads, in actual fact. But all of them, without fail, inspire. And it's quite timely, actually, that I'm talking about this now, because obviously we've just talked about post-traumatic growth, which is people who come through something, a challenge in some way, and come out a stronger, wiser person. But then these women also have now gone on to help other people, which is why I called this video Empowered Women, Empowering Women, because that's what these women are doing. All of them. They're all reaching out to other women and trying to help them, drawing on their own wisdom from what they've learned through their experiences. Now, as I say, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, but they're all driven by passion and purpose, and that's me. That's me too. I'm that as well, and that's why I was so delighted to join these heroic women, I have to say. Because when you're talking about your story, when you're talking about something that's happened to you, and I discovered this firsthand writing my book, Stitch Your Own Silver Linings. If you're going to write a book like that, you have to be authentic and truthful, otherwise it's pointless doing it. And that means being vulnerable, which is not easy to do, especially not for a private person, which is I would consider myself to be. It takes courage to do that, and I salute all of the women in this book for telling us their stories and what they're doing now, and they are all inspirational. I just want to read not all of it, of course. I'm just going to read the introduction to you. Oh, it's just so good. And just some titles. Let's have a look. Some titles are Revolving Doors, The Universe is Your Partner. That sounds interesting. My True Identity. From self-hate to self-like to self-love, I'm still standing. I mean, just so good. They're just so good. I feel I ought to read them all. I never imagined Now, if that doesn't pique your curiosity, I don't know what does. These are all titles of the chapters that are in this book, making connections to change the world. The ripple effect of passion and purpose. Oh, honestly, they are just so good. Let's see what else. Oh, yes. Think your way to happiness, no matter what. I wonder who wrote that. Okay, so, it really is. It's just so good. Okay, so Voices of the 21st Century highlights conscious women as change makers on the planet, bringing wisdom, compassion, and inspiration. These transformational stories are a healing remedy for our times. Brava. And that's from Marcy Shimoff. I think that's how you pronounce that. But yeah, just listen to this. Let me find you. So just listen to this. Empowered is not loud, brassy, or even obvious. It requires no marching bands, cymbal crashes, or drum rolls to announce its presence. It arises from within, sparked by a desire, need, or possibility. Empowered is resilient at the broken places, quietly growing in confidence that comes from believing in ourselves. It is us believing in our own value and vision, comparing it to no one, with no need to ask permission. I mean, it's just so good. This is the foreword before you start reading anything else. It is just so good. You must read this book. I'm telling you now. As I said in the videos on post-traumatic growth, I'll leave the links to those down below and to the PDF that goes with them. As I said in there, no matter what you've been through, what kind of difficulty, large or small, someone has been through it before you and survived. Well, these women have not only survived, they've gone on to empower other women. Empowered women, empowering women. That's what this is. This is what these women are doing. So I have a special edition of this available on my website. Now I'm going to leave a link down below, and I implore you to buy this book and read it. I guarantee you will find chapters in here that will resonate with you, and all of them are inspiring and uplifting. So the special edition, if you buy this from my website, I will personally sign it for you. And if you want to buy one for yourself and buy one as a gift for someone else, because I promise you, I think you should buy at least 5 so that you can give them to every single woman you know. And yes, I will sign them. So if you want me to sign one to your friend, I will do that too, personally, and send it out to you. Now I'll leave the link down below for you to go to the website to do that. Now also, if you have a book club, a Zoom book club, because obviously I know my audience is from all over the world. If you're local to me, then I will come in person. But if you are a member of a book club, a Zoom book club, then I will come and speak to your book club. Ask me anything. I'm quite prepared to do that if you have a book club, if you run a book club, or if you belong to one. Get this book. I tell you, it opens up all kinds of interesting conversations. So yes, there you go. I'm offering to come and speak to your book club on Zoom or in person if you're local to me about this book. But there it is. I'm giving one away for the moment, just giving one away. So if you leave me a comment and tell me what you think about Voices of the 21st Century, Women Empowered Through Passion and Purpose, if you think this is a fabulous idea, or if you'd like to tell your own story, because we all have a story, and it's amazing when I speak in public about what happened to me and my story, and then women come up to me afterwards and start to tell me their own stories, and people open up to you in that sense once you've been, once you've talked about your own challenge, shall we say. Everyone has a story, and this book and being a part of this was something I wanted to do because it gets the message out further than I can get it out on my own, that we're all in this together, and that, as I say, you are not alone, and there's a way through. There's a way through to come through a happier, wiser person in the long run. I can't say enough about it, and I know I'm waffling on, but it is so good. And the fact that they're in bite-sized chapter sizes as well, I think that's really good, because you can just read one every now and then. So there it is. I'll leave the link down below to my website, and I'll sign it for you. And I'll love that, because that will bring me more kind of personal to you too. I think that's really cool. So I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to go on too much about it. I'm going to bore you with it, I know. But yes, so go to my website, buy the book, buy 2, 3, 4 or 5 and give them all to your friends, and I will sign them all and post them out to you. Okay, let's get this party started. Okay, I'll leave it there, and I'll see you next time. And until then, remember, on the happy stuff and fluff for getting happy, living longer and growing younger. I'll see you next time.